Be one of tomorrow's top leaders. Let us discuss what qualities and responsibilities will define the most effective leaders of tomorrow. What skills and knowledge should one person has to attain to become one of those future leaders, top leaders. Change management. As markets and technologies shift and advance, organizations and strategies must continually change and adapt. The leaders of the future will need to be masters at managing change, should have deep familiarity with emerging markets. Tomorrow's leaders will need to identify and seize the new possibilities created emerging markets take enter stage in the global economy. The ability to inspire and motivate in a future market by constant change in the ability to inspire and motivate others who are working with you work together to achieve common goals will be critical. Without alignment, change initiatives stand little chance of success. Learn management leaders will need to operate in and create lean, flexible organization that optimize efficiencies without sacrificing quality. There are so many things which one person has to control about his anxieties. First of all, he has to control the promotion anxiety. A promotion can feel both rewarding and stressful after you accept all the congratulations, but you have to choose the time, correctly calculate and evaluate the time for promotion or future stepping stones to become a top leader of an organization. First, you prepare a support. Identify a strong ally, mentor, or coach who you can lean on during the first few years of the job. Ask this person to give you honest and constructive feedback along the way. Create a plan, a layout that you plan to accomplish in your first few years, the realistic and set clear priorities so that you are prepared to make necessary trade offs. Know your limits. A job, a leader, whenever he is exercising power and critical decisions, he must know his limits. A new job means, a new responsibility means be honest with yourself. Be very honest with yourself about what is in your control and what is not in your control. Then you must be ready to craft the job. How do you craft your job? If you are not engaged and motivated by your job, then you have to craft in such a way your attitude and the job so that you will develop further and lead the organization. You may have the power to change it. Begin by identifying your motives, strengths, and passions to help you better understand which aspects of your job will keep you engaged and inspire higher performance. Then create a diagram of your current job, including your job tasks, noting which you do most often. Next, create a diagram of your preferred job, indicating which things you want to do more or less and which tasks you want to add. This chart can help the leader to articulate what he wants to do differently compared to others. Be sure to engage your supervisor or your subordinate structure in the process. Assure them that you won't let your current tasks slide and that the new tasks you propose are critical to the company. You must be in a position to convince your structure, the people who are working along with you must be convinced that what you are preparing a diagram is useful to the company and for the career of themselves. You must elevate the pitch. A personal 1 minute story is not just for job seekers. Being able to talk about yourself and your unique talents in a useful skill for building relationships and projecting confidence. So you must be constantly in touch with the troop and their skills and necessity where there is a necessity of upgrading their skills. Focus on the relevant, not the recent. This is a very important point. Your most recent job experience should not necessarily be what you talk about first. Think about your audience and lead with your most relevant skills of experience. Focus on skills. You do not have to have a background in marketing to be a good at marketing. Talk about your relevant skills and how your experience is applicable to the situation on hand. Connect to the dots. This is a very skillful job which is required for becoming or elevating yourself to be a future's leader. Your pitch should not sound like a resume, but it should tell a cohesive story, bring together richness of your experience, and demonstrate how they add up to the development of your organization and the structure which is working along with you. Be always careful to identify the structure, their necessities, their needs, and all other things to bring the structure to the level of your thinking in achieving your successful responsibility. For doing all these things, first you must become a thought leader. Everyone has a personal brand these days. But if you want to move ahead, you need to be more than the finance guy who understands the business. Distinguish yourself as someone with a truly unique perspective, respected inside and outside the organization. Here, there are some ways you do that. Build your online presence. The internet is a perfect place to start showcasing your knowledge, post comments on blogs, write your own posts, and connect with others bloggers to create a network. Win some awards, identify awards that matter in your industry, and don't be afraid to nominate yourself or convince the colleagues and the management to do it for you. Flaunt well thought of affiliations. Your associations are not always in your control. But if you have a degree from a top school or a testimonial from important people, display them prominently. Credibility by proxy invaluable. In a society like this, where degrees are respected, for famous business schools, if you have that, you project it properly and project yourself as a leader capable of bringing future to the organization and be tomorrow's top leader of an organization. Thank you very much.